Who is it?
Carl Weaver, aka Weave.
Who?
Carl Weaver, aka Weave.
Man, say it with your chest.
Carl Weaver, aka Weave.
What's up, boy? What's up, baby? You all right?
My brother, what's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Man, trying to stay cool. That's it.
Trying to stay cool. Yeah, it's hot in the D, but it's always hot in the D, either weather-wise or other ways.
Sure. That's the D. That's the D. That's the
So,
D.
man, good to see you. Great to have you on our podcast. Say it with your chest. Tell us, like, what's been going on in Weave world? What's been going on, man? You've been traveling here. You've been traveling there. You've been linked to a couple of top players in the country. Talk to the people. What you got going?
Man, first of all, I've been blessed. Very blessed, to get to a point where I'm at. Um, I have a kid by the name of Darren Peterson, and they got him on the draft boards next year, being the number one pick. But we, as a circle, we just have to keep working hard. But man, it's just where I've came from. I'm so blessed because I've been connected with many top five picks and just didn't make it to the end because I believe people sometime when they reach a certain point, they think they got it or they know it all or they just don't need you no more. So for me to get to this point and to partner with his dad to start a marketing NIL company, 727, it's been good so far, man. Like, and then we have a AAU program, Phenom United. It's based out of Ohio, but we have Michigan players from Indiana, Ohio, and it's 15, 16, 17 under, and we've been doing real great with that, man. Raising young men and helping them get scholarships and just make it in the world. Like,
The AAU program, it definitely has had a massive, almost instant impact on the lives of the players and even some coaches, which I was privileged to, and by opportunity from you and Mr. Peterson, have an opportunity to be a part of the program on last year, which was your inaugural year of the program, and to join the 16U coaching staff on a few tournaments. So I am very familiar and aware of the impact that you all have as a program on the players' lives and everybody that's connected to the organization. Now, you said that you have been connected with a few other players in the past, but it just didn't work out. And now things looking like they're finally going to work out for you. So, what have you learned in your journey of dealing with players and dealing with these different companies and organizations and parents? Like, what are some major things that you have learned that helped you to this point where you're at now?
phew, man. Okay, where can I start? First of all, when you're connected with someone that's going to make multi-millions, a lot of people, they start to call you and ask you a lot of questions, and sometimes you talk to them and they take what you give them and they try to twist it and turn it and try to make you a villain. So one thing I've learned is just to keep my mouth closed and just play my part, and whatever the circle need me to do, I just do. So just really kind of stand more out of the way. You know, the parents handle everything. That's what they do, and whatever they need me to do, I do. Sometimes in the past, I just tried to do more because I really cared about the kid and the family, and I just tried to do more. But sometimes less is best. So
And you are definitely a native Detroiter. What side of town are you from? What high school you went to? Give us some real stuff. I mean, let the people know. See, because some people that they don't feel. Some sides of town they don't feel. Some schools they don't feel. Where you from?
I'm an East Sider,
Okay.
but early age I did grow up on the West Side with my aunt, because my mom had sickle cell, so she was in and out of the hospital,
Mm-hmm.
and my aunt took care of me. And as I was younger, I stayed on the West, and then as I grew up, I moved with my dad, mom, my grandmother, who my sister, who we have the same mom and dad. She stayed there, and as I grew up, I was like, I want to stay there, and that's when I moved to the East Side. So I am an East Sider.
Okay.
Started off at high school at King,
Okay.
then went to Murray Wright. Went to Murray Wright to play sports,
Okay.
which it didn't work out all the way like that, but I did graduate.
That's the main thing.
But I'm an East Sider for life. I want to make that known.
Yeah, because I mean, you sound
But
questionable for a minute.
yeah, but I am a Detroiter, so
Uh huh.
for everybody,
Yeah.
East and West, don't get it tripped. You know, I want everybody to know I represent the D, but East Side is for sure my stomping grounds.
Okay. All right. All right. So, what do you? A little bit off topic. What do you think about Detroit right now in terms of the political climate, the social climate, as well as the new, I would say, sky rises, apartments, everything that's going up. The new Detroit. What do you think about the new Detroit right now?
I love it actually, but man, I just wish I would have invested. That was it. We invested in a lot of other things.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I ain't going to get off into that topic, but we built up some of these high rises.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But one thing, when you say politically, do you mean like as far as with the mayor race or just in general, or when you say
I mean,
political, like,
so what comes to your mind? I just, hey, I want you to be. So it's a
well,
preferential question. So
yeah,
when you think of Detroit politics, like what do you think of right now?
I think that it's interesting.
Hmm.
Interesting meaning we have some good candidates and for the mayor race, and I think Duggan done a great job.
Hmm.
So for someone else to step in there and just continue that, I think we have some good candidates. With Mary Sheffield and who else is it?
It sounds like it's no one else for you.
No, it actually is. It is Ken Lock.
Uh huh. Yeah.
And it's a couple more. It's a couple more. I don't know if I see them on TV. Shoot,
We definitely got some valuable candidates. Sheffield, who did a phenomenal job with the council and just being within the community, and Kenlock being a pillar of the community. So I definitely agree we have some quality candidates to go to the polls and cast our vote for.
That's true.
So
That's true.
I'm looking forward to the city to keep thriving and moving forward under the new leadership that it's soon to be in office.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
What I'm most excited about, and let me know how you feel about this, is that all our damn teams are winning right now. You know what I mean? Like Detroit Lions, what we still a little hurt, but Lions, we smacking. We running through the league. Tigers got the best record in baseball, man.
Killing it. Killing it. Pistons made the
The
playoffs.
Pistons, listen, they had the city on fire as well. They had one of the worst records and then had one of the best turnarounds in the NBA history. And should have beat the Knicks, in my opinion.
We should have beat the Knicks. 100%, 100%. And a lot of people don't know. I believe, and I'm pretty sure of this, that we the only city with all four teams. All professional teams are downtown.
Yeah.
Like so, that right there was a big thing. But to be winning too, it's like, man, we winning.
Yeah.
The high rises going up and the winning going up. So, it's
And the rent going up too.
the ring going all the
So
way up.
everything going up.
The rent going all the way up,
Yeah.
like Pat Joe say, it's going all the way up, and nothing gonna stop it. So but just some things to touch on. I think the Final Four is coming.
Mm.
I don't know if it's next year or the year after.
I think it's the year after, I believe.
So that right there is big. But from the draft, NFL draft being here, um, and being able to host these things, man, is coming from up when we came up. It was like we went downtown. It was nothing to do.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah. And last year, well, yeah, last year we had the NFL draft here,
yeah, yeah,
downtown,
yeah,
right here, right in front. That's where we at
right
downtown,
here.
and it was record numbers, the most attended in NFL draft history,
Dang,
right here in
I know
Detroit,
that.
right here in Detroit.
That's huge.
And so Detroit, man, is mega, is monumental, and I think it's the foundation for a lot of things that go on in the industry.
It is. It
I
is.
mean, you think when you think of Detroit, I mean, you think of Motown, you think of Temptation, you think of Stevie. They call, what do they call? Aretha Franklin is known as the what? The Queen of Soul. She's from here, Detroit.
Well, nah, our history is crazy, and to be striving like this now is
And
real.
then a lot of people don't know. I mean, it has changed now, but once the Pistons, when they went back to back, they were the only other NBA professional basketball team to do that besides the Lakers and Celtics.
Mm, man, history.
It's changed now, but when Pistons first did that,
Yeah,
we talking Detroit. That's what I'm talking
for
about.
sure.
Detroit, man. And yeah, I feel a little, enthused and a little, braggadocious because this is where I'm from. This is where we from. But if you travel, and I didn't travel all over the world, man, right?
True. That's
When
true.
you travel and when they say where you from, when you say Detroit,
Oh man.
they like you get a different look. You get talked to differently. Everything else.
I ain't gonna even lie. I be having my D hat on. I don't have it on today, but I do be having it on.
Yeah.
They be like, "Are you from Detroit?" Oh man, man, what you need, man? I'm like, man, the respect is real.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different.
It's
Like you
different.
said, with the Lions winning, it's like, come on. We probably thought we was never gonna live to see the Lions.
Well, they ain't won yet, but I mean,
Well,
but now, so
winning.
the narrative has changed now. So now we went from hoping to win to now we expecting to win, and everybody else is too. We were like the most watched football team in the NFL last year.
Man, when we was losing, we sold the most apparel, like jerseys and
Yeah,
apparel. So,
yeah, because it was the cheapest.
well, they still selling.
It was, it was a bargain. You get that shit buy two get three free.
Still buying it though. Like, so
What now? So what would you? What has been your hardest moment personally and hardest moment professionally? You can start with either one that you prefer.
personally, my hardest moment,
Yeah.
I can actually say, is losing my mother. Um, you grow up and you as you grow up, you don't know death, but people, you losing people, but when you lose somebody that's super close to you, I mean your mother, like your father,
Hmm.
it's just a different feeling. It still hits me.
Yeah.
This day she been passed since 2014, and man, and I knew one day as I got older and I started researching sickle cell and and things like that. I'm like, dang, I want my mom to be 90, but with this illness, it might not happen. So I knew the realistic of everything, but it still to today it still hurts me.
Yeah.
Like, and it was the hardest part probably in my life. Like everything else was just life, and I got over, or you know, I mean, my grandmother was 98 when she passed, so that hurt me. But she was 98, so
Hmm.
she lived a great life, like
Yeah.
98, and she still had her mind.
Yeah, Granny. Yeah, for sure she did. For
Yeah.
sure she did. And yeah, I definitely know the feeling of losing a parent and parents. So I can relate to the it, internal scars that leaves. And I was there. I was there for you when your mother passed at the funeral,
Likewise.
just like you was there for me. And like a lot of people don't even know because I don't too much share the story because some stories you don't like to put on repeat if that makes sense. And so and it was one that is very personal. But it's also it's factual, and so for the viewers and the people who can know. So me and you had always been cool. We were friends. I mean, wasn't but how the dynamic of the friendship grew was when I lost my mother in ninth grade, and I was with my grandmother, staying with her I was always staying with my father, but when I lost my grandmother, I was with when I lost my mom, I was with my grandma for that duration of time because that was my mom's mom, and we was both hurting and trying to heal, and so I just was over my grandparents' house, staying close by her and with her. And your grandmother was, I don't know, maybe what, 10 minutes away from my grandmother, walking, driving 3 or 4 minutes on the other side of Gratiot. And in the morning, go to school. And because I wasn't going to school after I lost my mom for a while. And you would come over to the house in the morning. Then when it was time to get out of school, you would leave. I wasn't putting two and two together at the time. Then your grandmother called over to my grandmother, say, "Is Carl over there?" And she like, "Yeah, he over here." And she said, "He been skipping school." So she like, "Skipping school? What?" She thought, and she said, "Yeah." And then it came and found out that because of what I was going through, you wasn't even going to school. Instead of going to school, you was coming over to my grandma and be with me during that time of the loss of my mom. And that just did something to me forever, in my heart. So definitely love you, and our relationship. It's to me, the bond is unbreakable. That's something that you didn't have to do, and I'm still, when I think about it, I'm still kind of like choked up that you even did something like that.
Oh man, you know I had you.
So definitely appreciate you for that, my brother, and always will. So
You know.
professionally, what is the hardest thing that you've had to overcome, or the most uncomfortable that you had that you had to endure, the most uncomfortable situation you had to endure, or the most difficult thing you had to overcome?
Well, so this was before probably a couple of the top 5 draft picks that I was very close with. There's a kid by the name of Derrick Rose. Um, Me and his brother had like got a bond, and we was real tight. This one he a freshman at Memphis, and right before that, we built a real good bond. A lot of people was like, don't mess with Weave because he this, he that.
Now, when we talking Derrick Rose, former MVP,
Former
NBA Derrick. Okay,
that
okay,
guy, that guy.
okay.
So me and his brother who ran all of his stuff as far as like
Reggie Rose, his
business,
name,
Reggie
right?
Rose
Okay.
ran all his business and everything. Me and him, we just kicked off and had just a great bond. I don't even know how we met. We met because I seem to just meet everybody just some kind of way.
Hmm.
I got a gift, I guess, to just meet the right people. Um, So this is Derrick Rose in his freshman year at Memphis. Like he's having a great year. I'm with him. He's handling business. I'm with him. I'm learning stuff. We tight. Um, a situation happened where a kid that I had that was playing AAU with his program goes to play with another team, and I didn't really know about this until Reggie Rose called me like, what your guy playing with another team for? And I'm in talks with Reebok and Nike and Adidas about this deal for Derek, and that don't look good. And that situation like made me and his bond really rocky. Um, I mean, it was all type of ideas, and things he wanted to put me in position wise
Mm-hmm.
because he just felt and knew that I was a loyal guy and a hard worker. So, but that situation when the kid did something else that I didn't even know he was doing, it made our relationship rocky. And we were still cool, but it wasn't business wise. It
It wasn't the
it
same.
hurt me. Yeah,
Okay.
it hurt me. Because I looked at shoot, I had to be. When was that? So when did Derek? Well, it was 2008, maybe
Mm-hmm.
something like that. So shoot, sheesh, we was in our 20s.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm feeling like okay, this I'm young. I'm really in this game of basketball in this world. It's a tough game anyway to make it. You know, I'm like okay, this is my chance to like at an early age to really get in and do what I got to do, and it never happened. So it kind of hurt me. It hurt me because our friendship never was the same,
Mm.
but it hurt me business wise too. So it was like, you know, it was mentally. I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to do it no more. Like mentor men, young men, and really do the basketball thing. So I overcame it though. Because I'm here where I'm at today through trials and tribulations.